Imagine standing in a parking lot somewhere in downtown Toronto, and a vehicle pulls up next to you that makes every head turn, every phone come out, every jaw drop in unison. It's not a Lamborghini. It's not a Rolls-Royce. It's something that doesn't even have a proper name in the English language yet, because no word we currently use does it justice. The Mercedes-Maybach Celestia 6x6 is that vehicle. And here's the thing, you will almost certainly never see one in real life. Not because it's rare, not because it's exclusive, but because the people who own this car don't drive it where you can see it. They fly it in on private cargo jets to private estates surrounded by private roads. This is a car so far beyond the reach of even the ultra-wealthy that the word exclusive feels embarrassingly small. We're not talking about someone who made $100 million. We're talking about a level of wealth so concentrated, so stratospheric, that most billionaires would have to apply, wait, and still probably get turned down. Mercedes-Maybach didn't build this for the market. They built it as a statement that the ceiling does not exist. So today, on CarWow Canada, we are breaking down exactly what the Celestia 6x6 is, what it represents, and why even the richest people in Canada and the world are sitting on a waiting list that may never move. Let's get into it. Let's start with the basics, because even the basics here are anything but basic. The Mercedes-Maybach Celestia 6x6 is a six-wheeled, ultra-luxury off-road flagship that sits at the absolute top of the Mercedes-Maybach hierarchy, a position that, until this vehicle existed, was held by the S-Class Pullman and the GLS Maybach. Both of those are extraordinary machines. Both of those, compared to the Celestia 6x6, are economy class. That's not an exaggeration. That's just the reality of what this vehicle is and what it was designed to do. The concept behind the Celestia 6x6 was simple in theory and impossibly complex in execution. Mercedes-Maybach wanted to answer one question. What does the world's most powerful luxury automaker build when money, engineering limits, and public opinion are completely removed from the equation? The answer is a six-wheeled behemoth that combines the commanding road presence of a military-grade off-road platform with the interior refinement of a five-star Swiss hotel suite. It is the only vehicle in existence that can climb a mountain in the morning and arrive at a royal gala by evening without changing a single detail about itself. Dimensionally, the Celestia 6x6 is enormous. It stretches over 6 meters in length, sits high enough that most SUVs look like hatchbacks beside it. And the 6 individually managed air suspension wheels give it a ride quality that rivals, and many would argue surpasses, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Each axle operates independently, and the all-terrain management system can adjust the height, angle, and torque distribution of all 6 wheels simultaneously in real time. Whether you're on Canadian gravel roads in the Yukon, Swiss Alpine passes, or the dunes of the Arabian Peninsula, the Celestia 6x6 doesn't adapt to the terrain adapts to it. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged V12 power plant, producing figures that haven't been made public in their entirety, but insiders and industry sources suggest north of 800 horsepower, paired with a hybrid electric system that allows for near-silent low-speed operation. That matters because at this level of luxury, noise is considered a form of vulgarity. The Celestia moves with a presence that is felt before it is heard. And when it does make sound, that sound is carefully engineered to communicate authority, not aggression. Think a low, controlled exhale rather than a roar. Maybach's acoustic engineers reportedly spent over 2 years tuning the engine note alone. Now let's talk about the interior, because this is where the Celestia 6x6 transcends the concept of a car entirely. Step inside, and you are not in a vehicle. You are in a curated environment. The rear cabin, and make no mistake, the rear cabin is the entire point of this machine, is configured for 2 primary occupants with an optional third occasional seat that folds into the partition wall. The standard configuration includes 2 individual rear thrones, finished in hand-stitched nappa leather, sourced from a single tannery in southern Germany that works exclusively with Mercedes-Maybach and a handful of Italian fashion houses. Each seat reclines to a fully flat sleeping position, includes a heated and ventilated massage function with 12 distinct programs, and has a personal climate zone so precise that one occupant can have the temperature set to 18 degrees while the other sits at 24, with zero crossover between the two zones. The floor-to-ceiling panoramic glass that wraps the rear compartment is electrochromic, meaning it can shift from fully transparent to completely opaque with the touch of a button or a voice command. The same glass panels feature an integrated display layer that can show ambient visuals, navigation information, or entertainment content. The ceiling is lined with a constellation-style fiber optic lighting system, with over 1,300 individual points of light, each programmable to match the mood, the occasion, or the client's personal preference. There is a chilled compartment built into the center console that holds 2 crystal champagne flutes and a bottle chosen specifically for each client during the commissioning process. Not a generic compartment, a compartment designed around a specific bottle, chosen for a specific person. The technology package in the Celestia 6x6 goes well beyond anything else Mercedes-Benz offers in its public lineup. The AI-driven personal assistant integrated into the infotainment system learns the habits, preferences, and schedules of the primary owner over time and begins making proactive suggestions, adjusting cabin temperature before you enter, cueing your preferred music for the time of day, alerting your household staff of your estimated arrival. It is connected to a private cellular network maintained exclusively for Maybach clients globally, ensuring uninterrupted connectivity regardless of geography. The exterior design language is restrained in the way that only the most expensive things in the world can afford to be restrained. There are no wings, no carbon fiber splitters, no aggressive body kits. The Celestia 6x6 communicates its status through proportion and precision. A long hood, the planted stance, the flush door handles that appear only when the vehicle recognizes the owner's approach. Everything is designed to signal that whoever is inside chose not to compete for attention, because competition implies doubt. There is no doubt here. Why can't even billionaires get their hands on this car? The answer is layered. First, production. Mercedes-Maybach has confirmed that the Celestia 6x6 will be produced in extremely limited numbers. Current estimates suggest fewer than 50 units globally over the first production cycle, with each vehicle requiring approximately 18 months of build time, from commission to delivery. 50 vehicles. For a planet with over 2,700 billionaires. The math is immediately obvious. But it goes deeper than production numbers. Mercedes-Maybach has implemented a client vetting process for the Celestia 6x6 that is unlike anything else in the automotive industry. Prospective buyers are not simply accepted based on financial qualification. They are reviewed by a private advisory board within Maybach's top-tier client relations division. The criteria are not fully public, but they are understood to include cultural fit with the brand, existing relationship depth with the Mercedes-Maybach ecosystem, social and reputational standing, and in some cases, personal endorsement from existing Celestia clients. Effectively, you need to already belong to a world where this car makes sense before they will even consider your name. For Canadian buyers, this creates a specific kind of fascinating tension. Canada has a growing class of ultra-high net worth individuals, in tech, in energy, in real estate, many of whom have the financial means, but not necessarily the generational relationship with European luxury houses that this kind of purchase typically requires. The few Canadian names rumored to be on the consideration list are people whose wealth and influence operate far below the level of public visibility. They are not the people you see at galas. They are the people who own the venues where galas are held. What makes the Celestia 6x6 so compelling as a cultural object is precisely that it exists outside the conversation that most luxury cars live in. The debate about which supercar is fastest, which SUV has the most features, which sedan rides the smoothest, none of that applies here. The the Celestia 6x6 isn't entered into those comparisons. It simply exists at a remove from them, as though it exists in a different category of reality entirely. Mercedes-Maybach built the Celestia 6x6 not to sell cars, but to define what is possible when a brand commits fully to the idea that one client's vision matters more than 1,000 market surveys. It is the purest expression of what Maybach has always stood for since the brand was revived. The belief that for the right person, nothing is too much. And that, CarWow Canada family, is why this car matters. Not because you or I will ever own one, but because it exists, and because its existence raises the bar for what ambition in automotive design can look like. If this video made you see luxury differently, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments. If money were no object, would you choose the Celestia 6x6? Or is there another vehicle that sits at the top of your dream list?